What's going on to all of my Pisces out there? So let's get into it. All right. So for my Pisces, you have the Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, the Strength, the Page of Pentacles. You have the Hanged Man. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Five of Wands, the Lovers, and the Seven of Swords. Got a lot going on. So y'all already know what that means. So what I'm seeing here for you, Pisces, is the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Strength. Somebody immediately, I mean, the Six of Cups didn't even wait to pop up if it was going to show up in this reading. Essentially, this person thinks of you as you owing them being in a relationship with them, in essence. They think that you owe them, and that even though they're the ones that's coming back trying to get to know you again, they want you to be in a relationship with them. They even go into the extent of guilt tripping. Why, you should be in a relationship with me and all this other stuff. And you Pisces are going to be kind of, I ain't gonna say you're going to be surprised by this, but you're going to be able to watch them to see how low these people would really go. Because I mean, it is really low for a person who didn't want you and gave you a difficult time in the first place. Really seem to have this some sort of issue where they have a problem now that they want you back, even though before they didn't even want you before, right? Now all of a sudden, right? Or at least they acted like they didn't, but then they wouldn't even let the relationship flourish to where it was supposed to be or where it could be. Then they let the relationship fall by the wayside. Now all of a sudden, when time goes by, now they want you. The Page of Pentacles and the Hanged Man now represents, as a result of this, this is pretty much a situation for you where the Page of Pentacles and the Hanged Man is about how, since this is the case, you will have to think about this. Now, the Hanged Man does represent Pisces anyway, so you did show up in your own reading. But the Hanged Man also, right? It represents being scapegoated, right? Um, being in intense situations because you're being scapegoated. Because remember, Pisces represents the redeemer, if you will, right? The one that gets scapegoated, the one that gets ostracized, right? As a result of other people's decision making. So, because of this, this person is blaming you for why the relationship didn't even work. This person, just like this person, is blaming you while you were in the relationship. So, you Pisces can immediately see right off of the bat, from the jump, these people aren't even willing to admit some of the things that they did. And this is the thing that you Pisces share with Virgo. It's the idea, because Virgo represents sadomasochism. Virgo represents people are going to be upset at you, yo, and blame you for stuff that really doesn't have anything to do with what y'all got going on. You could be totally not even about what people deem you or straight up lie about you to be about. But you know why it is that they blame you? Because they have problems with themselves. So they literally artificially manufacture an unjustifiable cause, meaning it's not just, right? It's not Libra, it's not just, to be in a disagreement with you, to be upset at you, to not be with you. And this is the thing that a lot of people don't want to admit, that you could be so good to the point where other people don't want you because they're so busy having an issue with you based off of the based off of the artificial manufacturing or the stories that they come up with. That's what it is that some people don't really necessarily want to talk about. And that's the situation that's going on with y'all. Y'all try to be good to these people, but these people are blaming you for everything. Okay, maybe you may have done some stuff while you were in a relationship with them. Maybe you didn't at all of the things that they accused you. But the point that I'm trying to make here is what you did, or you maybe you didn't even do those things, right? At all. This person is putting all this extra responsibility onto you, right? All of this extra responsibility onto you and stuff like this that doesn't even make any sense. So for them to be putting this extra responsibility, because it comes to a point where everybody needs to accept their fair share of responsibility. You can't just put so much responsibility on a person, right? You know, if you're finding value within this reading, then it means it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me. There's a link in the comment section called the link tree. Click on it. It'll redirect you to a website. Okay. And then you have the couple of ways in which you can support me financially or give me a follow if you want. It's my Instagram page, right? With which you can follow me on my Instagram. Shout outs to all the people who have. My Instagram has been growing. Shout outs to y'all. I just want to say thank you. Um, my books that I have that are on Amazon. Okay. Yes, I am an author. Okay. Make sure if you're going to purchase Clip-Orphic Magic for the Brave, right? Or if you're going to purchase from the beginning to the end, make sure you get from the beginning to the end with the more on it, right? With the person on it. Really appreciate it if you would. Um, Private tarot readings, which is my website. Click on it. You can go directly to my website and all of that stuff. And it'll check out how much I charge, what time, the description. You can click the buy now button. If you want to pay me through PayPal, that'll lead you right there. If you don't want to pay me through PayPal, then there's a Cashapp cash tag above that. Cash, I should say, $ Kareemspiritworks. My clothing store, from hoodies, t-shirts, coffee mugs. Okay. I'm gonna try to create some form of other merchandise as well. Um, and my email address, just in case if you need any kind of help, you can always feel free to email me, Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com. Thank you. So yeah, so as it is that I was saying, the mentality that a lot of people tend to have where they think that you owe them something. I mean, the audacity of this person for them to even come back and have this mentality that you owe these people something, right? You're not even in a relationship with them anymore to cause them any more trouble, and yet they still think that you owe them. And it's like you would have thought that since they had such an issue with you, you and them not really being together, it would be heaven for them, but yet they still having problems. They still seem to be having these difficulties in their life. Why? And now they even come back trying to make demands from things, right? From scenarios that aren't even existing anymore. And the Page of Pentacles and the Hangman represent. So you Pisces have to understand that these people are trying to scapegoat you, and not to let them scapegoat you. You know what I mean? If you did do something, accept your responsibility, that you're accept the part that you're responsible for. And that's what it is that you're responsible for. As long as you don't do anything, off the wall, if you know what I mean? Because I won't advise for you to do that. But the Queen of Pentacles now represents, but they seem to want more out of you. And it's like, you Pisces can't offer these people more. Because if you did, you're literally offering to take the their responsibility or their accountability for what they did off of their hands. And you Pisces are not supposed to do that. Because see, that's another thing too. That's that's another thing too that a lot of people don't get as well. Everybody trying to scapegoat and deflect from what it is that they did, people don't talk about how it is that if you do tend to accept responsibility for the people who did something and trying to scapegoat you, let's talk about how it is that a lot of that responsibility and unfortunately the things that happen to you also fall on you for accepting the responsibility of that. That's why it is that you don't accept responsibility for the things that you didn't do. You accept responsibility for the things that you did do, but don't let people what put you up on that cross, so to speak. Right? Don't let, because that's what the tree represents. It represents the cross. But don't let people put you up on that cross, so to speak. Stop letting people do that. The nine of swords and the five of wands represents as a result. And don't let people make you feel bad for it too. Just like I said, guilt trips. Don't let people make you feel bad for it too. You know the responsibility that the things that you have to take responsibility for. Maybe some of you Pisces didn't even do anything. There's been times where people have blamed me for stuff, like I keep saying, yo, for stuff that's so far gone. Like I'm trying to get to, like I'm get trying to get to know this person, right? And I'm hanging out with this person. This person is calling them the, one of the, the person who I'm talking to or whatever. And I'm trying to get to know them, and I'm trying to call off of, I'm telling this person that let's hang out. I got some money in my pocket. We can go kick it. I'm trying to call off, work or stuff like this. And this person is saying no. And then the next thing I know, from a homie of mine, someone who's, who really got my back, that this person is hanging out with another person. And then they getting mad at me because I'm like, look, you know, we about to be over. This person dumped me, and then they was like, okay, fine, I don't really care or whatever, whatever. And I go, okay, cool. And then when I move forward, of course, heartbroken a little bit, but then I move forward. This person is stalking me every class I had, literally every class I had. And then the thing is that the lovers and the seven of swords represents, but that's what it is that they created, though, Pisces. That's the dynamic that they set up, being dysfunctional. The lovers, the seven of swords. The two of y'all could have worked if they acted like they had some sort of common sense, but no, they didn't want to do that. Okay, so what exactly were you Pisces supposed to do? Twist their arm? You Pisces wasn't going to do that. That's not what Pisces is built for. Pisces represents is built for subtlety. See, Pisces is built for subtlety. Pisces is not built for that all the time. Yes, Pisces is built for it, but not all the time. Pisces represents subtlety. Pisces can do all of that. Go to the bat for you, argue with you, have disagreements, all of that type of stuff, fight, all of that other type of stuff. But Pisces is about the subtlety first. Pisces is about having you look at them as being on the humble. And then, you feel what I'm saying? If they need to, they do what it is that they got to do. People spend so much, because let's not forget, Pisces represents Neptune. And Pisces is ruled by Neptune, right? Lord of the seas, right? Titan of the seas, the one that controls all of the water on earth, right? And in our bodies. So let's clarify the seven of swords. So you have the King of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Right. This person thinks that they're so smart. The King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. You got to be very patient with these people because they're always going to deflect, Pisces. They're always going to look for some sort of issue to have. The best thing for you, Pisces, to do is continue to do what you've been doing. Move forward, right? At the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Wands, right? I don't usually read for the bottom of the deck, but just move forward, right? And it's quite ironic that that card came up the Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles represent, because like I said before, they're always going to have an issue. It's always going to be something, some sort of issue that they're going to have. They're not satisfied with anything, right? Right? You're not with these people. You're not going to hang out with these people. But now that you're letting them know that, they had their chance and that they could have been with you, but you're not going to be with them, they're still mad even about that. They have issues about that. So what are they doing? Like I said, they're trying to guilt trip you into it. They're trying to make it seem like you owe them. But what do you owe them according to them? Money? Attention? What do you owe them? And this is where and this is where they're not being specific, because what do they think that you owe them? Let's clarify the Lovers. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Nine of Swords, and then you have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this represents, to clarify the Lovers, this represents, again, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. You're moving forward. You've been scapegoated enough. Blamed for things that doesn't even have anything to do with you enough. You don't want to be with this person. Why would you? The Nine of Swords, the Ace of Cups, you're interested in people, no one in particular, but you're moving forward to someone that isn't going to scapegoat you, right? The Nine of Swords is about, again, you're not even with these people and you still got to worry about the the things that they doing. It's like, why do you even have to worry about it, especially since you're not even with this person? The Ace of Cups, this is the type of person that you want, someone that will love you, someone that actually has your back, that is watching out for you, isn't necessarily taking care of you, but that's a whole other thing on itself. But what that watches your back, that has your best interest in mind. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. What I suggest you Pisces do, like I said, is continue to move forward. This person, they won't let you develop and become your own person. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of June. As of right now, I have 4,940 something subscribers. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop these videos. Watch the video all the way through.